Somalia has seen a lot of conflict and violence in the past, and still some areas are really difficult to access and to enter. And while the government and the development partners have tried to design policies and programs which fit to the population, it is really crucial to have the on-the-ground information of really knowing where are the poor and what the needs are of the poor.
meeshii ganacsigii iyo waxaan is noqonaynin dadkii aan hayay iyo wixii aan haystay baa kala badnaa inta abaaru dhaceen qiimaha aad buu dhaqaalaha iyagu dhaxsay sixir bararkiina wuu sii fidayaa
xaaladda kuleeyada waa ayaantaan waa qasantahay laakiin ilaahay waxaan ka tuuganaa inuu noo dejiyo xaaladda ee qarxaan le magaalada noo haysta maana anaga ilaahay ma dagaal karna maanta dad baxad bir wuxuu soo naqas ilaaha asan noo tiri kartaa
aniga waxay tahay kulli waa noloshada koobaad ahaa oo maxay hayday aniga awladeedu waa ku nooleen aan ku dhaqnayn weligeena deyntan soo taagnaan maxay hayday afkarinayaan wadayn weyn ama bada dhaqaalaha ayagu baa ahaaba
The statistics shows you where you are. It is a measurement stick.
The High Frequency Survey is used to estimate poverty, which in itself is really a crucial input for a lot of policy documents. But on the other side, it also gives you a very fine-grained profile of who are the poor and where the poor are. And this then, of course, allows you first to target programs and policies, but second, over time, when you collect multiple of these waves of data, it also allows you to track progress in terms of poverty reduction in Somalia.
This survey is about the measuring of Somali poverty line. Also, it is addressing the geographical context of Somalia and the 4 types of population, whether it is urban or rural or nomadic or IDPs.
In Somalia, we didn't have an updated sampling frame. So to overcome this big obstacle, what we had to do is we used satellite images and some smart algorithms like machine learning for big data to demarcate enumeration areas randomly based on population estimates that we also retrieved from the satellite images. And this allowed us in the end to get a sampling frame which is quite reliable. And our field implementation shows that the population density estimation that we've done, as well as the demarcation of the enumeration areas, worked quite well. Usually, collecting consumption data relies on going through all the different items that a household could have potentially consumed. And this takes very long. This takes hours, sometimes in traditional surveys, multiple visits to the same household. All of these things that were out of bounds for Somalia. Because of insecurity, we couldn't have enumerators staying for so long at the same household. So therefore, we invented a new methodology where we don't ask all the items for all the households, but we basically ask systematically randomly assigned items to different households. And we've shown, based on simulations, that this methodology is really reliable and can produce like virtually unbiased poverty estimates. But to really scale it to countries which don't suffer from insecurity and fragility, we still need to do a little bit more work.
We wanted to survey nomad populations. Not only are these populations moving all the time and have irregular migration patterns that are hard for us to track, but at the same time the country had been hit by one of the most serious droughts. This further changed the migration patterns of the nomadic populations. So we had to find and develop a new sampling methodology. So we gave them GPS devices, and that would allow to understand a bit better how they move around the territory and how they respond and adapt to external shocks as well.
We didn't want to give just a very abstract number of poverty, because what does it mean in the end if a country has X% of poor people? What we wanted to do is we wanted to give a face to poverty. So what we did is we utilized the fact that we are using tablets to collect the household survey data, so that the enumerator at the end of the interview offers the respondent to voluntarily record a video testimonial.
sanadooda hase ahaatee marka nagu qabatana annaga dad iyo dunyo dadkii nagama leh laakiin
way baan aqoon dad oo xaqiiqa ka barakay
ka sheegay waaro qorta way badan yihiin.
And to our surprise, to some extent, actually a lot of respondents were really excited to record these video testimonials. So you can really see what actually is it like to live in Somalia at the moment.
miyiga way baabadaha abaarta waxaan lahaa aragaygu waa 25 neef ay ahaayeen maxay ahayd 25 neef 10 riyo ahaayeen 15 waxay ahaayeen ido marka amri xaasil xoolaala waxaan leeyahay 2 neef 2 laxad baan ka leeyahay waan halkan waan joogaa imika may wax amalan marka hayo wada waxaas ku dhaqaaqay ma garan hantina noo dhiso aan iska fadhiisano wixii Ilaahay nagu siiyo ama de shaqo hadii noo heli karo iskuul wax barasho inta waan u baahnay
qaadirka wixii dambeeyeen hadda bila amalkaasina wadankii ugu jira hadda wiil gabadh kaliya mooye shanta kale jaamiciin iyo aqalkay fadhiya midna ma shaqeeyo shanta kale dadkii tirqi ku soo korisay tirq wax ku soo bartay shaqana aan hayn imika hadii 2 iyo 3 shaqeyn lahayn anigu hadda ma soo fadhiistay waan iska fadhiila
dada uma maqan ma dadkii uma maqan waxa u soo dhiibaan dadkii uma maqaneen badooda ka xamaalaan qof uma maqan ana day maqan qof marka telefoon u diri kara waa soo wac kara ana dad loo maqan badana ka shaqeysay والله رجلي وافعنا sababtoo qalbigeena sheegeen ma inuu noo fiicnaad wadankeena aan joogno wadankeena horumar noo gaaro inay nabad noo dhacdo nabadeena noo soo soobsato arabnaa anaga dadkaana laga qabto oo wadankana hagaagto qaba kartaa demal tigta nafsadaad meel
if you don't have a baseline, you don't have a target. It carries a lot of meaning. So if we let statistics talk, I hope my country will get better.